Right. Welcome to another module inside the Journey Club. And this one is everything about cold DMs. Okay. Now, I have taken a page from ECB, Expert Creator Blueprint. If you guys didn't know, my product, right? I built up my entire career inside on social media ever since I started in 2020, based on just this one thing, which is cold DMs. I still get a lot of clients through cold DMs, whether I do it through my main Instagram account or my second Instagram account, or the clients that I used to get in the early days, or if we are building systems on Twitter or LinkedIn, right? This mainly will be around Instagram because for me, that's the highest converting platform so far. Now we are pivoting towards LinkedIn as well. But for now, Instagram will be the main thing, and Instagram will stay the main thing as long as I run the agency. Okay. So just to give you guys a bit more understanding around what's the difference between sending cold DMs on any platform. Instagram, it's a bit more informal. Okay. You can take any approach. Uh, you can decide to be formal, or you can talk as if you're talking to a friend inside the DMs. On LinkedIn, you have to take a sincere approach with the outreach, and you have to make it to the point. On LinkedIn, I have seen a big pattern that people do not waste time, or people do not spend time here and there. They just want the thing, or they just want to give a clear answer. Okay. There is no need to sugarcoat anything on LinkedIn. If you are sending out a compliment, it has to be genuine, and it has to be genuine enough to get someone professional to notice it. Okay. You need to have a clear offer, and you have to get a clear ask. On X, you have to be human because AI has ruined the platform completely. Pretty much 99.9% of people that you would want to reach out to, they already have been reached out to by like at least 500 AI automation bots inside their DMs on X. So on X, if you want to send a cold DM to someone, you have to network with them a bit. You have to engage with their account, etc. You have to build rapport in DMs and then eventually get on a call. Now, the whole point of cold DMs or cold outreach is to be able to book a discovery call. You, before selling your service, selling the discovery call, that's the main milestone that you need to be always looking at. If you're running a service based business and you are below, let's say, $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month, right? Even where my agency is, right, nearing 20K, setting discovery calls is the main outcome that we are always looking at when it's about the sales process. We are not looking for anything else apart from discovery calls. Let's say if I get two qualified discovery calls every day for 3 months, my agency will be at 50K per month. That's how easy it is. So I have set my North Star, and now everything that we are doing is towards getting to that point where, let's say, I am getting on 2 to 3 qualified calls per day. If I can do that, I'll be making $1 million a year easy with my agency. So all of my efforts are tailored towards that. And cold DMs for me is the biggest tool. Now, when you are sending out cold DMs, you need to take care of some essentials. Firstly, you need to have the best personalized compliment that you can write. There are too many AI automated DMs that people are using. So sophisticated people on Instagram, they know who is a bot and they know who is an actual person. Okay. People are more sophisticated. As if you use the automated bots 5 years ago, you would be getting quality leads through your pipeline every single day. But right now it's not the case. Every single person that you would ideally want to work with, they all are sophisticated to a point where they can understand the difference, right? And people do not want to buy into something where they know that they won't be taken care of. Service business का पूरा point ये होता है that people are buying into you and people are not buying into what you do. They buy into you and then they believe that, okay, this person can make it happen for me. And it starts right when you send the first message. And the first component of any cold DM, it's the compliment. You need to have the best personalized compliment that you can write for every single person. Second is you need to do some genuine digging of the business or the account and finding exact ways you can help that person. If you can do that, you immediately set yourself apart. Okay, this can take 5 hours a day. But if you do that 5 hours a day for 3 months, you will easily be sitting at 5 to 10K per month uh, within 6 to 8 months if you deliver a good service as well, right? People do not get to that point because they are not willing to do this. It's the most boring part, but it's the one thing that gets the most amount of results. Now, once you have these ready, I actually need to have it here. Like all of these points need to be here. I'll just do it one by one. Fuck it. So the next essential that you need is a solid offer. People will not get on a call with you just because you have sent them a genuine compliment. They need a good offer where they are intrigued that, okay, I should now say yes to the next thing. Sales is a series of yeses. People say yes to your compliment, then they say yes to the next message you send, then they say yes to the next message you send, and that's how you get them into the door. Every yes you get, the next yes becomes simpler. That's just the psychology of sales. Okay, so you need to have a solid offer. Now, this is not a training about offers. If you want to get trained around offers, go watch Alex Ramosi, all of those people. They can probably explain offers better than I would, right? The next essential you need is you need to combine all of it, and it has to be enough incentive for people to be able to get on a call with you. लोगों को कुछ ना कुछ चाहिए. People do not care if it's a win for you. They need it to be a win for them. So if you can have an offer and have a structure inside your message that makes sure that when you reach out to someone, they can see that, okay, in the worst case, I still win. Take example as a guarantee, right? If you do not get XYZ amount of results, we'll refund the whole money. The person understands that, okay, मेरे लिए यहाँ पे कोई risk है ही नहीं. What's the worst that can happen? I get my money and I get some free work done, right? So you need to have parallels to everything. If you can spend 15-20 minutes every single day thinking about why people would not want to jump on a call with you, and then solve for those problems inside your message, within a month or in a few months, you will have a bulletproof outreach strategy, right? It's just the work that it takes. मैं तुम लोगों को कोई मैजिक फॉर्मूला नहीं दे दूंगा कि तुम कल ही सेल्स कॉल्स क्लोज कर दोगे. Okay, this is the mundane part of building a service business, and this is needed. Now, there are several routes that you can take inside cold DMs to be able to set discovery calls. First one is you build rapport and you set appointments slowly. So let's say you genuinely give a compliment to someone, and then you start asking about how everything is going. You build somewhat of a bond, and then give feedback कि यार यहाँ पे कुछ कमी रह रही है, you can maybe do this XYZ, and then offer that, okay, I know, or I actually know how to do all of this, or I have someone who can help you out with this. Is it okay if I send over a quick Loom video to show you how this can be done? Because they have said yeses to you and they have some rapport with you, they will be, it will be just easy for them to say yes. After that, you send a Loom video, maybe you ask for a call, and then you get a call, which is highly qualified. You can either take this route. Again, this will take time apart from you just sending out outreach messages. All right. So you are looking at potentially 6-7 hours of work every day in just outreach messages. Okay. Or you just send out an offer in the first message. But ये वाला सिनेरियो सिर्फ उन लोगों के लिए होता है जिनके पास में बहुत सारा proof of work है. If you have good proof of work, you can send out an offer right away because you have the positioning. And it's like, usually what happens is, जब तुम किसी को cold DM कर रहे होते हो, the lead is here and you are here. All right. There's a clear gap, and you are asking if they need help. When you give an offer straight away, you are here and the lead is here. And then it's up to the lead to match your level. अगर lead वहां पे हाँ करती है, then you instantly have the authority. Okay, maybe you do a one-liner pitch, maybe you do a 3-message sequence, or maybe you do a compliment and a pitch straight away, right? All of these messages work. I have done all of them, but it depends on where you are inside your journey. All right, so we'll start by looking at how to write great compliments. सबसे बड़ा problem statement होता है because people just don't know how to write good compliments. People will say, hey, by the way, I've watched that one video of yours. It was really good. भाई मेरे को कुछ आइडिया नहीं है तुम किस वीडियो की बात कर रहे हो. Okay, I might not even have made a video. right? Let's say you reach out to someone on LinkedIn and you tell them, by the way, that post you made, the last post you made, it was super good, but it was them talking about a business failure. How would that make you look, right? It was worst, not even worse, bad compliments make you look like an amateur and you are thrown out of the window straight away, even if there was an opportunity there. You need to talk to the person and say something which you know they will like. Okay. Second one is you need to write a genuine compliment. You can't do one liners in the DMs. You can't do, hey boss, by the way, love that video, or that podcast snip of yours with XYZ was really good. Don't, just don't do it. Number three, and that's a hack. This is what you can do if you're reaching out to people. And this is me being a bit specific, and I'm giving you a use case. You find a podcast that person was on, or if that person runs a podcast themselves, you transcribe a section that you would feel would be great for a compliment. So let's say you pick out a podcast. Right now, YouTube has timestamps, so you can see segments of the podcast. You pick out a snippet where maybe they are talking about a failure, or maybe they are talking about a personal story. Take that part, transcribe it, get GPT to create a compliment out of it. And then once you have like a baseline compliment, you then just reword it in your own way. And then you highlight something good about them, which is nothing related to your offer. And like I said, you do all of this and you rewrite the whole thing to make it feel authentic. These are completely AI generated compliments that my team has done. Okay. I just listened to your chat with Skylar, and I gotta say, your ability to combine relatable advice with solid research is phenomenal. It truly brings clarity to such a pivotal decade. Hearing you normalize the struggles of early adulthood and frame them as opportunities for growth was so reassuring and empowering. You see how detailed and thorough was this compliment. इसके अंदर बहुत सारे aspects गए हैं. Pointing out a podcast, uh, pointing out an ability of them where, or based on whatever they said in the podcast, giving our feedback, then telling them, hearing you say XYZ gives this signal. This is such a thorough compliment. Anyone is inclined to be a fan of this. I think I've only received 2 messages out of close to the 8 to 9,000 messages that we have sent where people said that is this AI. Otherwise, not a single person can feel that this is AI generated. It's just, it doesn't feel like AI because there's a lot of human effort behind it, right? I'm just going to scroll this slowly, so you can pause the video and have a look at all of the compliments. All right. Now, that's where we dive into outbound DMs. Now, outbound DMs are entirely a game of volume. You can't do shit volume and then feel bad about not getting results. You either do very less volume but insanely high quality, like I've shown, or you do a manageable amount of volume. Let's say if you write average outreach messages and you're able to send 50 a day, and you know that you can create 30 messages every day which are way better than those 50, it will just take some extra time for you, but those 30 messages are way higher in quality. You do that. Okay, no one is telling you that you need to send thousands of messages every day. If I pick out an average around how many messages we send through my main account, it's around 20 to 25 messages maximum per day. That's just the amount of outreach that I do with my main account, and I get insane amount of results. There are people sending hundreds of DMs every day. I can do that pretty easily, but I just don't want to sacrifice the quality of my Instagram account. That's why it's my choice and I do it that way. Second thing that you need to understand is you need to give your outreach messages around 2 to 3 weeks minimum, zero judgment before you make any before you make any observation around what works or not. Okay, तुम किसी भी चीज को फाइनल करो उससे पहले give it 3 to 4 weeks. I would rewrite this 2 to be 4. Give it 4 weeks to receive any results. Now I'll show you guys a difference between the messages that I have sent as compared to the messages that I have got in my DMs. I'll just zoom into this so you guys can look. I don't know like इसमें zoom होता है नहीं, but okay. I made up a story and this guy says, hire me as an assistant so I can learn all of these things from you. Like, why the fuck would I hire you? You're not Donna. Hey, I can edit lifestyle videos for you. I'm not looking for good payment. I just need to add more experience on my skill set. But don't mistook it for less skills in editing. I'm editing as enthusiast, blah, blah, blah. Bad English, sounding very needy, and making me sound like I'm only looking for someone who is less experienced and I'm not looking to pay. What's up, I'm curious what kind of systems you have in the backend to convert all the traffic you're driving with IG. Bad English. I know that this guy is white, but shitty English again. By the way, PS, loved your video on happiness. So helpful. What the fuck? Like, I did not make a video on happiness. I might have said one thing about happiness, but the video was not about it. You see, this is AI, or this is a shitty VA that they hired from Philippines for like $2 an hour. I put out a story about hiring. So one guy says, so you need me. What the fuck? Hey Saksham, I am a sales and marketing manager for Grant Cardone. Grant always likes us to reach out and see how we can help. How many salespeople do you have, or are you a one-person team? No, don't care. Hi Saksham Bhaiya, I'm a third-year engineering student at Ahmedabad. Passionate about content creation, but as starting, I don't have much experience. I'm hoping for an opportunity to work with you and start my copywriting journey with you. Would love to work with you without any expectations. Like who do you think I am? Like I am not looking to just hand out opportunities to people who want to give this a go. Okay. Understand this one thing. Let's say अगर मैं आज maybe 1 lakh per month कर रहा होता and I was an absolute newbie, I might give opportunity to people like these because I know कि इन लोगों को help चाहिए. I might be able to train someone who's good. I might be able to get someone from the ground up and maybe आगे जाके कुछ अच्छा हो सकता है. But right now, because I have the funds, I don't want to take any risks. When I was doing video editing with Kirti, I got Aman and I trained Aman for a few months and then I just gave all of my work to Aman. But even I was shitty back then. So Aman jo bhi kaam kar raha tha, he learned on his own. But I gave it a go. I gave Aman a chance because I did not have the luxury to pay someone more than I was earning just to be able to get good work done for clients. It's just not the case. Okay. Hey Saksham, would you be opposed to hiring a commission-based appointment setter? I'm very opposed. Hey, hi. Sick feed, bro. What non-negotiables are you following in the day for your week's board? It's not even fucking day of the week's board. It's week in my life. इसमें क्या है? Hi, your content is amazing. Let me just bring this back like here. Hi, your content is amazing. इसको भी पीछे लेके आते हैं. Let's show you guys कि असल में ये है क्या. There we go. I'll just delete this. Yep. I can help make it even better by providing more engaging editing that can boost audience retention and increase your views. Guys, understand one thing. Okay? If you're working with someone who has big distribution, they don't realize that pretty much all of the results that they can get with you, it's not because of your good editing. It's because they already have distribution that might respond better. If they figure that out on their own, they don't need you. And most of the creators do not even understand कि सारा खेल उनके distribution का ही है. I understood it yesterday when Tanjay pointed out it to me. Right? Let's see next one. I hope you are having a great day building Metro Media House. I am a certified sleep coach who guides founders to improve sleep without medication or supplements. I don't care. Okay. See this one. See this unserious guy. Yo, what's up? Curious what kind of systems you have in place to convert the traffic you're driving from Instagram. You're not a friend of mine. Why would I tell you? By the way, just watch one of you reels and I really connect with what you said. I don't have a fucking clue about what you said. Okay. Just circling back on my message from last week, I'm confident the strategies I mentioned can help your brand see real measurable growth. Bro, you didn't fucking mention any strategy there. If you're serious about leveling up your conversion and engagement, let's lock in a time to chat. Yada, yada, yada. Don't care. Right? Ignored. Hey man, probably too busy helping others sign more clients. Might sound like a dickhead saying this. If you don't already have someone taking care of your copyright / scripting, no upfront is just commission or testimonial. You're crushing it though. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Don't care. Hey Saksham, are you coaching currently? Automated message. Hey Saksham, I've been following you from over a year and I really appreciate your content. You're at a place where I want to be at and I run a creative branding, media and marketing agency called XYZ and I'm looking for mentorship. I'm also in sports fitness and MMA. I'm into sports fitness and MMA. Does this mean कि जॉर्ज सेंट पियर मेरे को ट्रेन करेगा? Right? Understand. This is the competition that you're against, guys. तुम लोग इन लोगों के अगेंस्ट में हो. You do this and you immediately separate yourself. It's so easy, right? Some things to keep in mind before DMing anyone. Now, if you are from ECB, तुम्हारे लिए revision है, but I did change a lot of things here. Okay. First thing you need to keep in mind when you're DMing someone, you're not special or entitled. You're not the son or daughter of a king, and no one is entitled to DM you back. You must always put the prospect first. It's like any conversation, right? तुम अगर आज कोई नेटवर्किंग इवेंट में हो और तुमको कोई ऐसा मिला है जिसके साथ में तुम्हें बात करनी है, you go up to them and all you do is talk about yourself. It's the fastest way to drive that person away, and it's just the scenario in other cases as well. People like talking about themselves. तो पूछो ना उनको ताकि वो बताएं चीजें खुद के बारे में. Always think about how you can get the prospect to talk to you. See, there are just some people, when you talk to them, conversation के बाद में तुम्हें ही अच्छा लगता है कि यार मजा आया यार इससे बात करके. You need to become that person, and you need to become that person inside the DMs. And it starts by having a great compliment, a thorough digging of what you're actually going to do. Don't waste their time with bullshit. Again, sophisticated audience है. I can sense through the first message I get कि ये कुछ बकचोदी करने वाला है, and I just don't take the conversation forward. Same case with you. Always audit your own message before you send it. It's like similar to saying think before you speak. This is that. Make it a win-win eventually for them. When you want to offer someone to get on a call with you, you need to make sure that it's a win-win for them. They should feel like, okay, the most I have to do is give 15 to 20 minutes for this conversation, and there's so much that I can get out of it. And I have no skin in the game where there are risks. This one is really important. Only reach out to people you genuinely think you can add value to. I don't want this person to reach out to me, right? I don't want this person. अगर इसको editing की knowledge होगी ना, that guy will understand that there's no other editing that would fit what I do, right? These people do not care. All they care about is कि okay, this is just another guy I can reach out to and maybe I can make some money out of it. And the last one is be respectful, genuine, direct, and don't play stupid game. People can see right through your bullshit. तुम्हारा जो भी hidden intention होता है ना, these days people are really good at reading other people. They can just understand what they can see right through what you would eventually want, right? Doesn't work. So if you're a complete beginner, let me give you method 0. And this is the case study offer. This is the case study offer that I used myself to close my first 2-3 free trial clients when I was an absolute nobody in the entire space. Okay. This is for the ones who don't have any proof of work or any previous clients, and they are looking to get their first client. All right. So let's start. You start this sequence by a compliment which is genuine and short, and a question. Hey, name, and then maybe a compliment like this. Do you offer online coaching or do you offer XYZ? You receive a reply that, hey, I do. Hey, are you interested, etc. And then you ask them another question. Are the spots full or are you looking for more people? You receive a reply. Without even asking, you tell them, give your thoughts around how they can get more results. Hey, maybe you could do that ad you did a few days ago. Like do that again in your Instagram stories, and I'm sure you can get more people because it got me interested. Right? Give a sincere compliment which feels real and it's not salesy. Don't have your ask right now. They say yes, maybe have a conversation, maybe have a little brainstorm with them. I'm telling you, people love to brainstorm in the comments brainstorm in the DMs with people who know what they are doing. Right? So if I am a content strategist and I'm reaching out to someone and I give them content ideas, like if you take the example of KSI and Zed, Zaid used to give KSI content ideas all the time on Twitter, where eventually KSI started paying him for video ideas, and then eventually Zaid became the clips editor for him, right? KSI को maybe मालूम था कि this guy would end up buying from me, but I might end up buying from him, right? But he still did it because he liked people of value. That's just the case. You meet someone who's really good at what they do, you will get in a conversation with them, and you have to position yourself like that, right? And then you just do this ask. I'm telling you, this message is magical. Okay. Well, I'm actually doing a 30-day case study. I'm helping X get Y results in Z days, and it's free. And all I'm looking for is a quick testimonial. If this gets great results for you, would be interested. I'm telling you, you mentioned free, great results, and case study, and a short amount of time, people would say yes to whatever ask you have. You receive a reply. If it's negative, if they say that they are not interested, just tell them. Do not try justifying your value. Just tell them, I'll circle back in a few months to see if this is a fit. Okay. And if it's positive, immediately book a discovery call. Like, when you hard sell anything while you're on the call, it sounds very convincing and it sounds very pushy. But when the lead is hot inside the DMs, you have to book in a call as soon as possible. Do not be scared of taking discovery calls. Taking discovery calls is what will make you strong in the entire service business game. All right. Just use a simple message. I use this one, right? Would you be up for a quick call this week? I'd love to show you how your brand can be grown and how you can generate sales on autopilot from automations through your for your digital product. They say yes, book a call, and then done. Get them on a call with you. Once you have several of these, your main aim should be to continue sending these messages. So let's say you have 3 or 4 case study people, deliver the results for them, get the testimonial, once your 30 days are up, straight away ask them, hey Neem, I hope the last X weeks have been great working together. These are the results that you got. I'm always looking to work with more people and deliver better results for people who deserve it. Would you be okay with giving me a 1-minute testimonial around how your experience was? Just answer these few questions, and that's all I need. Do that, get the testimonial, and try converting that person to a discounted rate for your actual price. Let's say if you charge $100 for a reel, tell that person, because you worked with me on this, I will charge only $40 for you. स्टार्टिंग से इतने एंटाइटल्ड मत रहो कि अगर तुम्हें हर कोई बोलता है कि स्टार्ट एक्टिंग लाइक योर version from 10 years ahead, that 10-year ahead version has done a lot, gone through a lot of sacrifices. So sacrifice your pricing for the first few clients you get, because that's where you build great relationships. That's where you get the first amount of proof of work. All right, you get 2 or 3 of these, and then once you have like 3-4, you have 3-4 testimonials results, then you start closing on market rate. अगर तुम $100 charge करते हो, start charging 120. Okay, and then you build from there. So this is a bulletproof method if you want to get case study clients for free or for a discounted rate or for only a 10% price. Let's say if you were charging $10, $100, charge $10. Okay. Now, method 1, this is firstly you build rapport and then you do a slow burn set. This is a higher risk method since on Instagram right now, for most accounts, you can only send one message at a time. So if you leave at a compliment, and if they don't reply to it, that's your chance gone forever to chat to that person in the DMs again. All right. So it's a gamble. Although if you have proof of work, you can take this gamble. So these are the steps. And I'm telling you, in the Instagram DMs, you do not need more than 4 or 5 message exchanges to be able to get a discovery call. First is you ask a question or just send a compliment to get a reply, like I showed you here. Uske baad mein you get more details around their situation, right? How many clients do you have? Are you looking to fill out more spots? Maybe you tell a quick story around how you got results for yourself or how you got results for someone else, right? And then you pitch your offer. How do you present your offer? You lead with a case study. Maybe you lead with authority because you already have a brand built. And then you make it a win-win, that I'd love to give you my whole system on a quick call, and there are no strings attached. I'm always looking to learn more about personal branding or more about performance marketing, and just chatting to a great person like you would be beneficial, and I'll make sure of it. You do this, you present yourself as the authority, and you sound confident. You send lead magnets, resources, references, proof of work. Do all of this. Your only aim is to get them on a call. So how the sequence usually goes: send out a compliment, they say thank you, thank you. You ask a question, you start brainstorming around how you can help them more. Do not present your ask ever. Just start giving them value. Maybe give out a case study that's very similar. And then once you feel like, okay, now I can talk to this person and get on a call, that's when you pitch in, right? Method two is short DMs. So it's a one liner DM and it's straight pitch. Usually all of the automations that you see that are being built on Twitter or Instagram, these are all one liner messages with a straight pitch. Hey, I don't want to waste your time. I recently helped this coach make $50,000 in 2 weeks with my launch strategy, and I'd love to do this for you. If you don't get results, you don't pay. You send this out, and if you have good proof of work in your portfolio already, people will reply to you. I'm telling you. You combine this with a compliment, game will change for you. Maybe a second approach: create curiosity again, like this. Hey, do you offer online coaching? You receive yes, you send an offer DM. This is not high percentage, but it does work sometime. It works insanely well when you have great proof of work. Now, I'm just throwing this out. These are things that I have tried. And the first one works insanely well. This one works when you have great proof of work already. Now we have a two-part DM example. For this, whatever social media that you are reaching out from, you need proof of work on your account. Hey, name, give a compliment on their content, work, or any highlight on their profile. Offer proposition: I've managed to help this person do X in Y time. If they say yes, if they say yes to the offer, you then give like a solid guarantee wala offer. Okay, I'll get you Z results in X amount of time, and if not, you don't pay. This is how you make it a win-win for them, right? Maybe you start giving out more value inside the DM itself before you even do the offer proposition, right? You can have, hey, I was going through your profile, and you actually do a genuine digging. You don't bullshit your way through this. Give them a sincere audit of what you see is happening, right? And only do this for the ones that you believe are the greatest prospects that you would like to work with. Then tell them, I saw that these are the XYZ things. These are XYZ things that you are doing. And I believe if you change one or two of these, it will give you great results. I've made a breakdown, or I've made an audit video, or I've made a personalized Loom video for whatever their business is. Just reply with a quick yes, and I'll send it over, or just let me know and I'll send it over. You do this, you will start getting yeses. People love the word personalized and value. You do that, works like magic. Second is compliment plus video slash voice note. I used to do it in 21 and 2020, but I don't do this anymore because I just don't have the bandwidth for it. But what you can do is you can send out a compliment and you can give away with no ask. Hey, name, add the compliment. I love what you're doing so much that I created this personalized 15-minute Loom video where I show you how you can get X results in Y amount of time. Let me know how you found it. Just reply with a quick yes and I'll send it over. Right? If they say yes, what you can do is you can send out a 30-second personalized selfie video of yours showing how grateful you are to be able to receive that reply. And after that, you send out the Loom video and you keep on following up until you make sure that the person has seen that video. Right? Maybe what you can do is after 5 to 7 days, you upload that video somewhere, or you create like an Instagram reel out of it and you tag that person and be like, this is me helping XYZ get Y amount of results. For example, there are these creators these days who make videos like, if I was Iman Gaji's social media manager, this is what I would do. And keep on following up. You do this, you will start getting more interest in what you do. Now let's talk about my way, which is method 3, and it's a 3-part outreach. This is the highest person solution that has worked for me, and I've been using this DM since January, right? So it's been close to a year. I think we are closing in on a year because we started sending the DM at the end of 2023. So what I do is I do a compliment with a credibility message, right? So I send out the compliment and I say, I just wanted to reach out to you because you deserve so much more eyes, and you're already uh, killing it more than 99% of the people in your industry, right? These are the first and second messages, and the third message is my offer. I was able to get X results in Y amount of time for myself and my clients, and I'd love to show this to you. No strings attached. I send out this message and I get an insane amount of interest. But I'll tell you, this works because I have a great personal brand already. And if you want to do this, you need to build out your brand as well. After they say yes, what I do is I ask them, would you be able to get on a quick call next week? I'd love to show you how XYZ can be done for you. They say yes, or they say no. If they say no, I send out this. I would love to send over a free audit to show you how you can get the same results. Right? You send out like a very personalized audit. The 3-4K per month deals that I have closed, I sent out like 20-minute personalized audits for every single one of those. And that has always helped me out. Right? So you do a very thorough audit breakdown, send out the Loom video, and then just keep on following up to make sure that they have watched it. Once they have watched it, ask for their feedback without asking for a call. Once they give you great feedback, ask for a call straight away. Right? This is how you book great calls in the Instagram DMs. Some extras. You do a compliment plus case study plus call to action. You can do this for emails as well. You give a compliment about some business and you just act out with authority. Hey, name, compliment, and I'll be real with you. I saw what you are doing on YouTube, and I clearly see that you're trying to put great effort, but just things are not working out. Here are the clients that I've worked for, and here's my account as well. I was able to get X results in Y time, and maybe add case studies or maybe change the framing to be able to help them. If you are a thumbnail designer, or if you see that those people need help with their thumbnails, change the framing that I got results because I was making great thumbnails, or this client got results because they were not using the best thumbnails. And once we change that up along with some changes in the content, they got good results, right? And then after that, what you do is just present your ask. Just reply with a quick yes, and I'll send you more info. And that's where you need to have, let's say, a PDF explaining your offer, or maybe like a standardized Loom video that you can send to pretty much everyone. You do this works in cold emails as well. Now, offering. One thing that you guys must have seen when I was reacting to these videos, it's that these messages, it's the fact that a lot of these make me feel bad, right? People hate it when you call them out on things that they don't do well. Let's say if you are at a party and if you want to talk to a girl, you can't say it to her that, hey, I love your dress, but the shoes you are wearing, if you just had those shoes on, it would look banger. You will get a mad side eye from the entire group, and the girl will walk away. Or if you don't dare compliment or on her hairstyle or her or eyebrows, you'll probably get slapped as well. But it's just the case, right? You can't be like, hey, your videos are great, but your editing is bad, and I can help with your editing. If you wanted to, if you were, let's say, reaching out to Andrew Tate, and you would like, Andrew, you make good videos, but the production you have is absolutely dog shit. You won't even receive a reply. I mean, what's the worst that can be done after that? And it's like similar, right? So people reach out to me saying that, hey, bro, your videos are great. It's just that your editing is average. And they don't know that I keep it average because that's the way that I like it, because that's my way of doing it. And the main part to understand here is that people have already received pitches like yours. You have to make yourself stand out. Your message, if you remember earlier in the video, I mentioned that there are just people, when you talk to them, they leave you feeling better than before you were in conversation with them. You need to your message should leave them feeling better than before. That's how DMs should be. This is my way of humanizing it. There's a reason why majority of the clients I close, they often end up saying this on the first call or the second call, that you feel different and I trust you. This is probably one of the most common feedback I get whenever I'm doing calls for the agency. And this is something that you should be getting to, right? It's just, I've made my identity to step up like that, right? Now, good versus bad call to action. You do not reveal vulnerability. Don't tell people you are a beginner. Don't tell people that, hey, I'm just looking to learn. Please give me an opportunity. Makes you look needy. They'll their inner self will say, fuck off. Okay, you act with authority, but you don't act cocky. Okay, and the third thing is, you just talk to people who are a fit for what you do. So let me give you some examples. A bad call to action would be, please check my portfolio, and if you need help, let me know. Why the fuck would I look at your portfolio if I don't even know what I'm looking for? Good, let me know if you like more info. I'd like to do a personalized audit and share everything that would help you out in XYZ. I'd love to show you how we grew this person who is very similar to yours in X days, and how exactly it could be done for you. These are good call to actions. You are specific. Sales is a game of specificity, for sure. You can't be like, if someone reaches out to you for help, I don't know if I can help you or not. Do you need help? Like, ये सब चीजें गेम खराब कर देती हैं. And some extra things that I'll offer to you guys apart from cold DMs. It's firstly, when to set appointments. When you see that there's enough interest in your DM during the DM sequences, you see that they are replying consistently, they are showing interest, you ask for a call straight away. Hey name, would you be up for a quick call this week? Would love to discuss how this could work for you, and other variations of this one message. I've been using this non-stop for the last year. You send call links and you start following up. Call structures. For most of you, 1 to 2 calls is enough. If your ticket size is up to around $1,000 to $1,500 a month, you can probably close in 1 call. But I would recommend you to learn how to take 2 calls, because you will learn patience. Because there will be times when you get someone on a discovery call, you feel like कि यार ये तो close हो गया है, मजा आएगा, party करेंगे, but then they never show up for the second call. It happens with me. Okay, so you need to have a bulletproof strategy where you can close people in 2 calls, because then you would understand what it takes to close people in 1 call. If it's upward of $2,000 a month, I would do 2 calls, or I would even do 3 calls at some point to be able to close some deals. All right. Now, follow-ups. Remember, the money is in the follow-ups. On the internet, sales wale sare game, especially cold outreach mein, you need at least 7 follow-ups before you can declare if a lead is dead or not. Okay. So when you are doing the first few follow-ups, maintain a 2 to 3 day gap, let's say in the first 3 follow-ups that you send. Then the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, maintain like an increasing time frame ka gap. You take maybe 7 days, you take maybe 2 weeks, you take maybe 1 month, but you do that. You do the follow-ups. The best method I've used is, I have a lead list where they weren't a fit at some point, but I believe that I could help them out. So what I do is, after a few months, I just send them that, hey name, I just came across your content again and I was thinking about you. So I just made this one video because I see that you're killing it, and just a few adjustments and you would be able to see XYZ great results. So just let me know what your thoughts are. Send away that Loom video. Don't ask for permission then, because you already have talked to them. You do this, you will have so many calls booked in the future. Because right now, if you're talking to people and they are not saying yes, it doesn't mean that they will not say yes sometime in the future. Right? A no right now just means it's not a yes for now. Okay. So maybe you could use this script. Like I said, if you have a lead where you can help them out and you reach out to them after a few months of your initial contact, you send out this message. Hey name, it's been long while since we last talked. I love the way that you're doing XYZ. I've been working behind the scenes to get more results for our existing clients, and I just thought of you. I made a Loom video on how you can upgrade XYZ. Let me know what you think. Send the link. Give so much value that they're inclined to get on a call with you. They would be like, fuck यार, अगर इसके पास में इतनी case study नहीं भी है, ये ना effort कैसे डाल रहा है? And I can see the potential. This is something that I heard from a recent lead. I did not have great results because I was adding like a new aspect to what we do inside Metro Media House. I presented that in the Loom video that this is something that I would like to do for you. After I got on a call, the person said, even though you do not have great case studies for this one thing, you were so good on that call, right? Just book more and more discovery calls, right? As a service business, your only goal should be as many discovery calls as possible, because this is the one domino that can change your entire trajectory. Get one client, get two client. You then have a system where you are getting a client every week, sales like this. And the last gift from me to you is like a CRM that I have been using recently for my own service as well. So this is the link for the CRM. Wherever this video is, you will find a link for the CRM as well. All right, but I'll show you how I use that CRM myself. But I will not show you the leads that I have. All right. So realize that I was only using the last tab that I was sharing. So I had to record a new video, but you will see it all together. All right. So this is like a sales CRM that I found for free on Notion recently, and I've been using this. Okay. And I'll also show you where you guys can find it. Now, the beauty about this CRM is there's so much customization that you guys can do. For example, you have like a all records um, table where you can just have a lot of your own customization with the columns. So if you click on a new page, it will open new customer. You can type out the company name. You can type out status. These are the statuses that I have set myself, right? It does not come with all of these. The priority, right here you write the MRR. Here you write their email, their social handle. If you click on this last contact, if you click last contacted today, this will automatically name it to this current date. And then you can just write down, okay, I will follow up on 19th of December. Okay. And then there's a lot of customization that I'll show you guys as well. And then here I might have offers. So you do this. Now let's say if this person is closed and you write out the MRR that I've closed is for 5K, you will automatically get 5K MRR here. Let's say you have a new customer, you close them and then you close them at 1.5K, like 1500. Now this will now be 6.5K, but it also show you how many people are at $1,500. So it's like a clean view that you can get for closed deals. Then you also have people you also have like a graph where you can see based on the status that you have. So however many status that you would want to build. After some point, you will start building this database. So you will exactly know what uh, are the leads you are looking at based per status. Now this is the best part, right? I've created a separate view which has personalized. Personalized means that I am personally putting in a lot of effort apart from my team as well in reaching out to this person. If it says IG outreach, it will tag it IG DM, and then I can also maybe name personalized that this is a DM that I'm sending it by myself. And then this is something that, let's say I've sent the discovery call and I've made it high priority myself. Okay. High priority, it will be here. So let's say if I have it in my schedule to just follow up with high priority leads, I will come here. Then it's called follow up today. If I have, let's say, a lead that I would want to follow up today, it will come under here. It says next contact. And let's say if you have 2 days a week where you are uh, talking, like you are reaching out to all of the leads and you're following up with them, what you can do is you can follow up this week. And I have made a filter, this is a filter that I made personally. Let's say you want to create these views yourself. All you have to do is, let's say if I were to create a new view right in front of you, and then it's a table. So let's say if I only want to be looking daily, this is the one table that I want to look at if I want to do follow-ups. So I will filter it out by next contact, and then next contact will be this day. And all that will happen is every lead that's here, and I have made it my goal to follow up with them on this date, these leads will start popping off here. And then if you now put the next contact as, let's say, 19th, lead is gone. And when you look at this table on 19th, that's when the lead will show here. Or when you look at this table in the week of 19th, that's when this will show here. This is the power of the CRM. And how you guys can actually find it is when you want to create a new page inside Notion. Let's say if you want to create your own CRM, you head on to templates and then you type CRM here. I looked at a lot of the CRMs myself to see which one works. And this first one, the sales CRM by Notion itself, it's such a beautiful uh, template here. Like, I absolutely love this, right? You will find all of the information here. Spend some time learning Notion and seeing how you can build out and make this system yourself for yourself. And I'm telling you, this is probably the best free CRM you will get. Okay. So this was kind of my gift to you guys in me testing out a lot of CRMs myself. And I'm actually personally using this CRM for my agency. So do this. And all right, so let me have like a one-to-one talk with you. You will get all of the links in the resources section, yeah, or whatever is alongside this video. But cold DMs changed the game for me. Be consistent with sales. Every single day, you guys should be spending around 4 hours minimum on advertising and letting people know about what you do. Every cold DM you send out, every content piece you create, every ad that you make, every email that you send, all of it is advertising. And if you think that, if in my case, I think that I have like 150 people on my page right now, I have to realize that not enough people know about what I do, right? I have expert creator blueprint and hardly about 15 to 20% of people actually know that I have a product. Every time I put out a story, people send me a message that, bro, what is ECB? You need to understand that if you are not letting people know about what you do, they do not know what you do. So every single day, let some fires burn, right? Maybe push a deadline a day ahead, but don't sacrifice on your sales. The moment that you wake up, understand when during the day you are the most productive and prioritize that time only for sales. This is a thing that I struggle to maintain myself, but I'm telling you, you guys do this, you will be ahead than majority of the people in the entire space. So this was cracking deals with cold DMs, gift of a CRM, and giving you guys some extras on cold DMs and sales. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the other modules. Bye.